Harihi Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Shri Soundarya Lahari, explanation of verse 18. Tanuchhaya bhiste taruna tarani Shri Sarani bihi divam sarva murvim aruni mani magnam smarati yaha bhavantyasya trasyat vanaharina shalina nayanaha sahor vashya vashyaha kati katina girvana ganikaha. In verse 16, Adi Shankara Bhagavad Padan describes Ambigai's Aruna Swarupam, the red complexion of Ambigai. To the lotus cluster-like minds of the best of poets, Ambigai is like the light of the morning sun that makes the lotus bloom beautifully. Those few good men who worship you as Aruna Swarupam itself, the red dawn itself, obtain the skill of providing aesthetic pleasure to other few good men. And the way they achieve it is by profound words which are like the fresher wave of the sentiment of love emanating from the beloved love of Virinchi, Saraswati Devi herself. The 17th shloka describes Ambigai as Vagdevi, who is surrounded by the Ashta Vagdevatas. O Mother, the Bhakta who reflects on you together with Vashini and other Vagdevatas, who are the generators of speech, who have the lustre of the broken moonstone gem, he becomes the author of poetic composition with the beauty of wit of great poets. Their words are filled with sweet fragrance and resemble the lotus face of goddess of speech. The 18th verse also describes Ambal's Aruna Swarupam. It details the blessings a bhakta gets when he meditates on Ambigai's reddish lustre form. Let us look at the Padacheda and then detailed explanation. Tanu chaya bihi te taruna tarani shrihi sarani bihi divam sarvam urvim aruni mani magnam smarati yaha bhavanti asya trasyat vanaharina shalina nayanaha saha urvashyaha vashyaha kati kati na girvana ganikaha tanuchhaya bihi te taruna tarani shrihi sarani bihi tanuchhaya bihi, by the lustre of the body, the shariram or the body that is resplendent, whose body te, your, Ambigais. Taruna tarani shrihi. There is a beautiful comparison here that is given to compare the lustre of Ambigai's body to that of a newly risen sun. Taruna, newly. Tarani shrihi, the lustre of newly risen sun. Sarani bihi, that with an arrangement, that which can be compared. Tanuchhaya bihi te taruna tarani shrihi sarani bihi. The lustre of your body is comparable to the lustre of the newly risen sun. Divam sarvam urvim aruni mani magnam smarati yaha. What is so significant about the reddish lustre of Ambal's shariram, body? A bhakta who is immersed in that redness, that kind of bhakta is described here. Divam, heaven, sarvam urvim, all the earth, aruni mani magnam, immersed in redness. Aruna is redness, magnam is immersed in. Smarati yaha describes a bhakta who meditates, contemplates on the reddish color of Ambigai, the Aruna Swarupam, that pervades heaven and the entire earth. He is immersed in meditation of Ambigai's Aruna Swarupam that pervades heaven as well as earth. The two lines together. Tanuchaya bihi te taruna tarani shrihi sarani bihi divam sarvam urvim aruni mani magnam smarati yaha. O mother, the lustre of your body is like that of the lustre of newly risen sun early in the morning. And here is a bhakta who is immersed in that redness that pervades heaven as well as the earth. What does that bhakta get as a blessing? Bhavanti asya trasyat vana harina shalina nayanaha. Bhavanti asya. To him, trasyat vana harina. Frightened forest deer. Vana harina shalina nayanaha. Shalina nayanaha. The eyes that resemble. Trasyat vana harina. A frightened forest deer. In general, deer has beautiful, attractive eyes. During a state of desire or fright, the eyes become even more wider and it is more beautiful to look at. To that bhakta who is immersed in Ambikai's reddish lustre that pervades heaven as well as the entire earth, eyes resembling that of a frightened forest deer. And who are the people who have such eyes? This is described in the next line. Saha urvashyaha vashyaha kati katina girvana ganikaha. Girvana ganikaha. The celestial damsels. Like who? Urvashyaha saha. Like Urvashi, Ramba, Tilottama and Menaka. Such celestial maidens. Kati katina vashyaha. How many would not be submissive to one such bhakta? He who thinks all heaven and earth as immersed in the redness by the lustre of Ambikai's body, with an arrangement like that of a newly risen sun, to that bhakta, how many celestial damsels along with Urvashi and others with eyes resembling frightened forest deer are not submissive? Indeed, all are submissive to that bhakta. Ambikai has the magnificent glory of Arunima, the splendor and grandeur of golden rays. This irresistible reaction draws close attention not only of the mortals of earth but also Svargalokas like Devas and Devis, especially of Apsaras like Ramba, Urvashi, Tilottama, etc., who all possess eyes like that of a forest deer. This verse deals with the power bestowed by meditation on Devi presiding over Kama Rajakuta in the form of Icha Shakti. With shy eyes of the timid deer, the deer expresses its shyness and timidity with its tremulous eyes. Urvashi and other celestial damsels whose eyes are naturally steady and unwinking because of their celestial birth are so much filled with passion at the sight of this bhakta that even their unwinking eyes betray restlessness, all on account of Devi's grace. In general, the shloka is related to Stri Vashyam. The Stri Vashyam here is not associated with kama or desire. One who meditates on Ambigai receives her complete blessings and thus is elevated to a lofty form where other devotees, particularly Uttama Stris, who themselves seek Ambal's blessings. Through this blessing, the bhakta is also able to assist other women bhaktas who seek Ambal's anugraham. Tanuchaya bihi te taruna tarani shrihi sarani bihi. O mother, by the lustre of your body that is comparable to the lustre of newly risen sun, Divam sarvam urvim aruni mani magnam smarati yaha. He who thinks, meditates, immersed in redness that pervades heaven as well as the entire earth, bhavanti asya trasyat vanaharena shalina nayanaha. To him, eyes resembling a startled forest deer, saha urvashyaha vashyaha kati katina girvana ganikaha. The celestial damsels along with Urvashi and others, how many are not submissive to him? Indeed, all these beautiful celestial maidens and others are submissive to that bhakta. He who thinks all heaven and earth as immersed in redness by the lustre of Ambal's body, that resembles the lustre of newly risen sun, to him how many celestial damsels along with Urvashi with eyes resembling startled forest deer are not submissive? Indeed, all are submissive. The corresponding namas from Lalita Sahasranamam. Nijaruna Prabhapura Majjad Brahmanda Mandala. She who makes all the universe immerse in her red color, which is like the rising sun at dawn. Tarunaditya Patala. She who is like the young rising sun, having whitish red color and lustre. Bhanu Mandala Madhyastha. She who is in the middle of the sun's universe. Ravi Prajna. She who has lustre like Surya Bhagavan. Savitri. She who shines like the sun. Udyat Bhanu Sahasraba. She who glitters like 1,000 rising suns. This shloka can be chanted for powerful eloquence and to obtain extraordinary writing skills. Thus concludes the explanation of verse 18 of Sri Soundarya Lahari. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Mahapiriyava Sharanam. Jai Jai Shankara. Har Har Shankara.